Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my two guests, Mr. Omar Williams and Mr. Dimar Labega. Gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having us. Welcome, viewers. My name is Omar Williams. I'm 29 years old. I'm a son of the soil. I was born and raised in St.Maarten. About my baseball career, I started in the little league in town, like everyone here, you know. And when I was in high school, I decided that I wanted to take my career to the next level. So, in partnership with my parents, we were able to send me to the States to finish off my high school career as well as playing ball. So I finished my high school career in the States, and then I was awarded a scholarship to Hillsborough Community College in Tampa, Florida, where I played there for 2 years. And after 2 years, I decided to make a switch over to Europe. And then I left Florida and I went to the Netherlands for 6 years, where I played in the Dutch major leagues while finishing my studies as well. So after playing there for 6 years, I finished my studies and I decided to move back home in 2019. And ever since moving back home, I've been working here, and of course there was no baseball. And it's always been my vision to continue the sport of baseball even into adulthood. Now that we see that St.Maarten has been in a bit of a dead spot where it comes to sports, also with COVID in between, I decided, hey, now is a perfect time for me to try to make my vision come to reality. Whereas we have a league, where players can come after they're done with little league, let's say, after they're 15, 16, that's called the senior league. After senior league, they can transfer into our league and continue their baseball career.
Right. What was some of your biggest achievement playing baseball overseas?
Well, some of the biggest achievements I think I had, my first year when I went to Florida, I did very well offensively. I'm pretty decent defensively as well, but I was more of a standout for offense. And in that year, I was one of the best batters in the state of Florida in my class. And I think that was a big achievement for me. And 2 years later, at my senior year, I attended the Power Showcase, which was comprised of about 100 of the top power hitters in the country. And I attended that, and I did very well. I ended up placing 6th out of over 100. So that was a good showing for me. So that was a big achievement. And then in that same year, 2010. I was able to take part in I was able to be a part of the French national team because I'm a dual citizen, basically dual nationality. My father is French and my mom is Dutch, so I'm dual national. So I was able to be a part of the French national team. I took part in 2010, 2012, and 2014 with them, and that was a good experience for me as well. So I would say that throughout my career, those three were three big achievements, biggest achievements for me in my career.
Nice. We noticed that you partner with Mr. Dimar Labega from Monster Factory. How this all came about?
Well, through a mutual friend who will not be mentioned at this point. Maybe later on we'll talk about that. But through this mutual friend, we were able to get together and say, hey, Dimar, we pitched the vision to him, and he liked the idea, and he said, hey, I want to be on board. So that's how it came about, through a mutual friend who all have the same interest at heart.
Dimar, how is this feeling to you with you coming from the Monster Factory base, which is more bodybuilding and going into the baseball? I guess you must have some kind of baseball knowledge to get involved in this.
Well, it feels really good because like Omar, I'm a sports enthusiast. I've been playing sports my whole life, since 6, 7 years old. I grew up playing American football in the States, running track and field as well. After I graduated college, I had a full scholarship to play American football in the college. Came back to St.Maarten. We did flag football, softball was booming at that time, and things fell off. I did Monster Factory Foundation. Yes, I participate mostly in not bodybuilding, but anything gym related. I do my beach boot camps, but the main goal is to bring back as much sports as possible on the island. You know, there's so many different disciplines here on the island. A mutual friend told me about what Omar was here doing. I loved the idea. I came down right away. Like-minded individuals putting in his own effort, his own resources to get it done. So I definitely want to be a part of something like that. The more like-minded people we have to attack the sports on the island, the further we'll go. So he has an amazing vision, not just for this upcoming tournament starting this coming weekend, but also to keep it going long term. Once this starts going long term, more teams will come. Once more teams come, exposure comes along with that, more participation. Go ahead and jump into, restarting the Little League. There's so many opportunities and that will come along with the jumpstart this opportunity that Omar has brought to the island.
Nice. How did you come up with the name Pelican League? How did you come up with that name?
Well, that's simple. St.Maarten. I'm a St.Maarten born person, and our national bird is the brown pelican. So I figured, hey, St.Maarten, Pelican League baseball.
Tell us about the baseball season that you're about to start.
Well, first we're going to start off with a few games here and there. Our vision is to run about 3 months long, but nothing is set in concrete yet. But the goal is to have this initial exhibition games, and then later on in the year, if things go smoothly, we will have another knockout where we can invite maybe more teams at that point. Right now we have 4 teams. At that point, we're hoping to have 6 to 8 teams. And then the ultimate goal is in 2022, we hope to have a larger league, actually, an official league where it's going to run for 6 to 7 months. And again, 6 to 8 teams and make it more official. Right now, it's more of the unofficial in its infancy. And later on, we hope for it to become something larger and maybe even branch off into something international with the neighboring islands to St. Maarten.
Nice. So how can teams register for this tournament? Or you already have set teams?
Well, as of now, I must say all of the rosters are pretty much full. Because of the demand of players, some rosters are maybe over capacity, which they have to make some cuts. So I must be honest and say that the space is very limited right now. But for anybody listening, I would still encourage them to reach out to pelicanbaseball@gmail.com or look us up on Facebook. We're on Facebook at Pelican League Baseball, or also on Instagram, Pelican League Baseball. Look us up and send us a message. We have our 4 teams now, which will, you can have a tryout, and even if you don't make it into this tournament, we will have you on record as for the next tournament, where, as I said, we'll have maybe 6 to 8 teams. So therefore, you can probably get into another team, or maybe at that point, on the existing teams, we'll have roster spots available. So they can reach out to those 3 avenues: pelicanbaseball@gmail.com, Pelican League Baseball on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, nice. Is there any requirement to take part in this tournament?
Only requirement we have is that you must be 16 and older. The baseball skill level, that will be tested in the tryout by the different teams. But the only requirement is, as of right now, 16 years and older.
Is there a chance that any overseas player can join any one of these teams?
Yes, we have it open to any overseas player. Teams have the option to bring anybody in from overseas on their roster. Once, of course, we have a rule set up that anybody coming in has to be on the roster beforehand, and they have to play at least 1 game before the playoffs start in order to be eligible for the playoffs. So the rosters are open to anybody, internationally or locally. So whatever a team may decide, if they want to have someone internationally on their roster, that's also fine with the league.
Let me ask this question. Do you guys plan to do this once a year? Or what are you trying to accomplish with this series? Are you trying to accomplish a goal to get into the nether level, or you're just picking up now and then you move on from there?
Yeah, this initial phase is more of a Kickstarter. So, like I said, the goal was to start now and see what the demand would be for a league like this. And if it's successful, when it's successful, we hope to do it again at the end, at the second half of the year. And then, like I said, in 2022, if all goes successful, we want to have it as an official league. So then we will branch off into a longer period of time, more teams, more games, more attractions, more sponsorships. Just the overall a bigger attraction for the community, and it will also be more open to international teams as well.
Let me ask you, gentlemen, this question. You know, we are in COVID-19 pandemic, still here in Sunshine City, St. Maarten. Are there protocols in place for this event? How are you response when it comes to keeping this tournament with the protocols?
Yeah. Well, right now we won't call it a tournament because it's not. It's some exhibition games that we're gonna do every weekend. It's not really a huge tournament, official tournament. But we do have our COVID-19 protocols in place where we will have people at the gate that mandate the attendees to wear their masks. There will be mandatory sanitizing at the gate, and there will also be here in the stands sanitizing stations, and we will also require social distancing as per the government protocols. So we are very much aware of COVID-19 situation and the protocols that come with it, and we fully intend to follow as per government instructions the COVID-19 protocols.
Nice. Mr. Dimar, what are your thoughts coming into this? It's not relevantly new for you, but it is something that you have not been into this deeply. What are your thoughts and your feelings coming into such an event?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I used to play softball back in '09, '08 when, softball had 16, 17 teams. Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. It was very good. Everybody's on the field, the camaraderie. Something like this has the potential to really bring that back, especially now where things aren't going too good, whether it's economically, mental health is a big issue now. For people to get out the house, take their minds off of some of their troubles, is very good for self-esteem, to give the younger generation something to look forward to in terms of a league, consistency, some direction. And once something like this picks off, then you have now scouts coming in to take a look at what's going on. We have a lot of talent from St.Maarten that are currently abroad now, and they have built their connections as well. So it's very good for the youths to get involved in something like this. I also want to take a look at some of the prospects, 12, 13, 14, if they have the skill set that's needed, give them that push, whether it's speed, whatever is needed, we're here to help them.
Nice. Let me ask you, gentlemen, where will these games be playing?
Well, so we'll have Friday night games, Saturday day games, and Sunday day games. So on Friday nights, you can find us at the Little League Ballpark. At 7:30, the games will commence. Saturdays and Sundays will be here at the Belvedere Ballpark, and the games will kick off at 2 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. So you can say we're here at the Belvedere Ballpark, and it's looking beautiful. We still have some work to do, but it will be ready for game time.
Nice. Gentlemen, just before we wrap up, is there anything else you would like to tell the general public when it pertains to the Pelican Baseball League?
Well, I would just like to say that the Pelican League Baseball is here. The league is here, and like I said, this is going to be a Kickstarter. Kickstarter set up exhibition games, but we will continue to grow. So please come out, support, take a look, buy a drink, whatever, support. Just show your support, like us on Facebook, like us on Instagram. Just show your support, and if we all want the same goal, we will achieve it. And that's to bring baseball back. We haven't had it in a long time here on the island, and that's the goal. We want it to come back. So, and based on the feedback so far, the general public is loving the idea, and they want to support as well. So continue showing the support, and we'll see you at the games.
Dimar?
Definitely, same sentiments. In the short period of time that we have put this plan out, The feedback from the general public has been great, excited. The need is definitely there. The willingness is there, but sometimes it just takes for somebody to initiate that movement, and all else comes. And this is not just for baseball. We want to do this with basketball, with all the other sports that are lacking right now. Eventually, this could be done for all of them.
Mr. Omar, could you tell us the starting date for this tournament?
Well, the starting date of the exhibition games will be February 19th, 2021. That is a Friday night. That will kick off at the Little League at 7:30 p.m. And on Saturday, the 20th of February, we will be here at the Belvedere Ballpark starting off at 2 p.m.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. The two gentlemen that is in charge of Pelican Baseball League. Ladies and gentlemen, before we close this program, I must give you a little sight of the Belvedere field. This is what the Belvedere field is looking like. And as they said, Saturday and Sunday games will be held right here at the Belvedere grounds. And as you can see, we have a few here now practicing, getting themselves ready to join this league that plans to kick off here at the Belvedere ground in the next couple of days. As you can see, we have the youngsters here warming up, doing stretches and getting themselves ready for a league that is called the Pelican Baseball League. It's going to be happening right here at the Belvedere Ball Ground Saturday and Sunday, and on Friday night it will happen at the sports complex in Phillipsburg area. It's called the Little League Sports Complex. Once again, from me to you, my name is Kotlin Wana. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share to the Kotlin Wana Show. Have a great day.